Louis Vuitton and Takashi Murakami. There is a lot to unpack here, and unfortunately this time I don't mean literally, but I mean I do have a bag to show you guys. It is a piece of the collection and we're going to do the unboxing first. I would never leave it for the end of the video. I would never do that to you guys. So we're going to unbox it first, but I would really love for you to stick around for the rest of the video because I would love to discuss this collection with you. I would love to share some of my observations, some of my disappointments. So yes, please stick around. Let's do the unboxing and then let's yep. Am I too old to say yep? Probably, but I guess this bag has me feeling all young again. So let's start with the unboxing. Okay, so this is a true unboxing. I have not opened it yet, so you're seeing it how they packed it for me in the store. And here is the little panda bear. It has the multicolor monogram on the other side, and we have also a special ribbon. And now let's open it. Okay, this is a knot. So let's just remove it this way because I do not have the patience to open it properly. So here we have the dust bag. It is the classic usual Louis Vuitton dust bag. We're gonna talk about it later. And inside we have, I can't believe it. It's been 20 years, 20 years, and she's finally here. She's finally mine, fresh from the store. The box is falling. The Takashi Murakami Nano Speedy. Isn't she so pretty? But now, let's talk. Okay, I really need to get it together because I feel like I'm just staring at it at the screen all the time because I still can't believe that it's mine. Does it ever happen to you that you're holding something but you've wanted it for so long or you've liked it for so long that it doesn't really feel like it's actually happened? So that's what's happening right now and I feel a little bit distracted, but I'm getting it together. So let's talk about the bags. And so when I first received the catalog, it felt like such a huge collection. And I wanted to pre order absolutely everything. I loved everything that I saw. But at the same time, when it actually came time to pre order, suddenly, the collection felt small, and now let me tell you what happened. I started going through all the bags piece by piece, thinking about the pros and cons of every single bag because I knew that I am only going to get one bag because I feel like with this print, one bag is enough, because I am not a collector. You can call me a collector, but in reality, I love to use my bags, I love to wear my bags, I love to style my bags. This is not going to be a decoration in my closet, okay? I wanted something that I can actually wear. And so I knew that one is enough because I mean, there's only that many ways and that many times when you can actually wear this bag. This is not going to be my everyday bag, it's not going to be a bag that I take grocery shopping or something, though that would be a flex. Maybe I should do that one day. But anyway, again, getting distracted. So I knew that I just wanted one bag and I was very strict with myself because I wanted to be happy with it because who knows, maybe it's going to take them another 20 years to release this collection once again. So I didn't want to make a mistake. So I had two main conditions. Firstly, I wanted the white multicolor monogram in canvas in particular. And then secondly, I didn't want for the bag to be too big because at the end of the day, it is a white bag, and I also didn't want too much vachetta leather just because of how it ages. So a big bag was definitely out, which is why, for example, I didn't choose the Speedy 25 because I just felt like it's going to be too hard to maintain. And so I was down to three bags. Bag number one was the East West bag. I don't know if it had a different name in the end. I'm going to put a picture on the screen. And that one I ruled out just because I wasn't sure about the style. Then the second bag that I really liked was the Alma BB, but I have never really like the Alma BB. Again, it hasn't really ever been my style. So why would it be my style now? Only because it's in the white multicolor monogram, And then thirdly was this beauty right here, the Nano Speedy. And this bag I didn't want to get because I already have a Nano Speedy. So I didn't like the idea of having a duplicate, but in the end, it was the only reason why I should not get this bag. And I loved everything else about it. I love the Nano Speedy style. I love how functional the bag is. I just love Nano Speedies in general. So why shouldn't I get it? Only because I have another one. So it wasn't a valid reason enough for me to not get it. But at the same time, it just felt kind of sad. Like, it's this huge collection. And in the end, I picked a bag style that I already have. So then the next thing that I briefly wanted to talk about was the pricing. And honestly, it didn't seem that crazy to me. I think that the pricing could have been so much worse because, for example, so this bag was 2050 euros, and then in comparison, my Verni Leather Nano Speedy was 2000, so 50 euros less. Granted, this is a leather bag, but it has fabric interior, and this one, for example, has suede leather interior. So I mean, collaboration bags in general, they are always going to be more expensive than the classics. So I am not really that surprised about the price. Like, it's more or less on par with the brand, with the pricing of the brand. Is it crazy that a white canvas bag costs 2 grand? Yes, yes, it is. But it's just the prices how they are right now. So I really can't say too many bad things about them because that's how they price themselves now. So, for example, crazy pricing to me was when Burberry started pricing their coats like their Bottega Veneta. Okay, that was the trip. And by the way, all of those items, all the Daniel Lee Burberry collections, are now available at the Burberry outlets. So, if you like those collections, I strongly recommend for you to take a trip to one of the Burberry outlets because those pieces are currently 70% off. Okay, so I got off topic again, but now let's talk about that drama that surrounded this collection because people, like, there was such frenzy around this collection that people made so many pre-orders that essays actually had to cancel pre-orders, which to me is wild. And I actually have some inside information about this, so stick with me. I'm going to tell you. And then on the other hand, we had people that are so over it. They don't like this collection, they just want for it to be over. But overall, everyone in the luxury handbag fashion lover community had something to say about this collection. And I am personally somewhere in the middle. So as you can see, I do like it. But at the same time, I feel like it was a lot. It's a cool collection, and it's a bit of a cash grab. And like, that's completely fine because all the brands are doing it. I have a whole separate video about this topic because Chanel did it, Dior did it, and they were all incredibly successful. So I can't really blame Louis Vuitton for doing this because a lot of people also don't like pre-loved bags. I personally love that this is fresh from the store, that no one has ever worn it before. So I'm very happy to have it, but would I die without it? No. I survived 20 years without it, and I'm sure that I would survive 20 more years without it. I would never humiliate myself. I would never scream at an essay for canceling my pre-order because that's a human being. This is a material thing. And if your pre-order or someone else's pre-order got canceled, it is not even that person's fault because I'll spill the tea on this. I'll give you all the information that I have. So yeah, very happy to have it once again, but these are things and people are people. So let's be respectful. And now I would really love to talk about the packaging. So as you saw before, the special packaging that I got was this ribbon with the panda as well as the shopping bag. And that is it. That's all, folks. The other packaging that I got, for example, this orange classic box and the dust bag, it's the same as usual. And you're probably wondering why the sound of disappointment, because I mean this is kind of cute and the shopping bag is also kind of cute, but you know what completely ruined the packaging for me is the PR packaging. So I have screenshots of a girl that got this exact same bag from Louis Vuitton, but as a PR gift. And now I hope that I can post them because I mean, my beef is not with her. I'm very happy for her. I wish Louis Vuitton would send me PR gifts, you know? So good for her. But what I really want to talk about is the packaging that she got because, like I said before, she got this exact same bag, but her bag came in a beautiful white box instead of the classic orange box. And on the inside of that box, there was the beautiful multicolor monogram. And on top of that, she also had a much nicer dust bag than the original dust bag. It was made of this like silky material and it had the little label on it, which said that this is from the Takashi Murakami anniversary collection. And that really upset me that I got this dust bag instead of the other one because, okay, the box is nice, sure. I would have been able to find something to store inside of it because it's really very pretty. But how often would I be able to see it? You know, how often would I open it? Not really that often. But the dust bag, it just really upset me because it would have been so nice, even just to, because for example, I store my Verni Speedy in a dust bag as well. So it would have been nice just to kind of even differentiate them when they are inside of their dust bags. So that really kind of got me upset. And you know what's the worst part is that I would have been fine with this packaging. You know, I would have been fine with this cute little ribbon and the shopping bag. But now that I have seen that it can be better, it just feels disappointing, which is why I also want to talk about the role influencers played in this collection. And now, don't send me to jelly school. By the way, if you got that reference, you're a real one, okay? But again, I'm getting distracted. So, unlike many people, I do believe that in this day and age, influencers are a profession. Being a full time content creator can be a full time job. Sending gifts to influencers can be extremely effective. So, once again, I don't have beef with that. But my question is, why this collection? The collection that was so overhyped that they had to cancel pre orders, you still want more publicity. So I got very lucky, okay, because this, as a matter of fact, was also a pre order and it didn't get canceled. But my essay did tell me that he had to fight for this bag, okay? And he had another client that had ordered two bags from this collection. And so he had fully paid, okay, for two bags from this collection, and one of the bags, the pre-order, it got canceled. And I think that this was particularly cruel for the Louis Vuitton employees because they're the ones that are going to have to deal with the complaints. And so my essay, he didn't tell me that his client was very angry with him, but at the same time, he was like, I don't want my money back. I want the bag, you know, the bag that I have already paid for. And so, how my essay explained it to me, all the cancellations came from France. And the problem was that they started pre orders before they had actually distributed the bags, before they knew what quantity every store is going to receive. So, to put it in one word, it was a mess. They shouldn't have started the pre orders as early as they did. So now we go back to my original question. Why did you want more publicity from the influencers? You are already going viral. You are literally canceling people's pre orders. Pre orders by people that have already paid for the bags. Pre orders by loyal Louis Vuitton clients that have been waiting for this collection to be re-released for 20 years. A number of influencers are going to buy these bags with their own money. You're going to get all the unboxing videos for free. But now don't get me wrong, because like I understand Zendaya walking around with these bags. She's the face of Louis Vuitton. She had them already months before the collection actually launched. And then I also saw that Shay Mitchell, I follow her on Instagram, she also got one of these bags. And I believe that she was actually one of the models for the Verni collection last year, so she could be a friend of the brand. So that I understand. But then there are these viral unboxings of these bags going around on TikTok with people that are unboxing them actually looking bored. So I just make it make sense. I don't get why this was done. The only thing that it did for me was get me upset about my dust bag. And so in this case, ignorance would have been bliss. I would have been happy with my ribbon and the little panda bear and my shopping bag, but instead I'm left disappointed. So I just thought that was interesting because I don't understand the goal. What were they trying to achieve? To show loyal customers that they don't deserve these bags, that they don't deserve the nice packaging, to overhype an already overhyped collection. I mean, it's so confusing. So I'm really happy that I have this bag. I absolutely love it. But if I had to summarize this whole launch into one word, it would be messy. Like capital M messy. So anyway, these are just my 2 cents on this collection. Now let me know if you got anything in the comment section below, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Stay safe, everyone.